Hey, with us once again is Barbara Viteri, and this time it's official. That's right. She has launched Designerlebrity. We got a chance to meet in Dallas, and now I heard about her brand then, and now it's so real. It's happening. Tell us about your big launch. Just happened.
It's insane. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I launched Designerlebrity.com, and it's the industry's first online media platform that puts an unfiltered spotlight and a pop culture spotlight on celebrity interior designers.
Now, how did this begin for you? Because you had worked behind the scenes in the industry for a long time, so people know you and they love you and they respect you.
Yes.
Tell us about this, though. You coined the phrase. You are Designerlebrity.
I did. Well, I like to think so, but Designerlebrity started really when I was 18 years old, working in a very high-profile antique store, and actual celebrities couldn't get into the store without their interior designer. It was strictly to the trade. So I'm looking at them like, well, who's really the celebrity? Is it the Designerlebrity or the celebrity? And it just stuck. And 20 years later, doing a great, successful consulting firm and trying to make that Sophie's choice, like, do I continue with this or go with this fun little passion? Designerlebrity launched.
And you've done other people's television shows, and now you're taking actual video content and you're putting it up on your site. You're doing all types of interviews and things.
Oh, I really take on this executive producer, host. I'm behind the scenes. I'm serving the food. But I do think that if you don't create an experience, you're not going to have a connection. Who's going to follow you? And so putting some of those Designerlebrities on the spot with fun games like Never Have I Ever, or even doing it for other industries where I'm actually doing my own talk show and kind of getting the most bougiest of interior designers to drop, you know, certain naughty words that you have to bleep out. It's nice to kind of get a realness out of it. So yeah, I take good pride in that.
And that's your background, too. You are authentic. That's what I love about you. You know, you grew up, maybe not so hoity-toity at all.
Oh, no. Marcy Projects, neighbor being Jay-Z. Don't let the exterior package fool you. It's hood under here, yeah.
But that's what you bring. You bring a freshness to almost interior design, especially back before there was you, had this aloofness to it almost. You know, there was a fear of, like you said, us and them. But what you've done is you've created this opportunity for people to show their realness, I guess, to make them likable in a way.
I'm really, more so I'm hoping that, you know, when I was starting the actual website, someone told me in the industry that I'm too real and it can make people uncomfortable. And I'm like, well, I'm comfortable with that. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think we are now, it's a new phase of interior design. And if we have Kanye West, who is a rapper, now delving into fashion, why can't we have interior designers who actually do that for a living be spotlight in sort of a same high-profile way? And you can talk about them any way you want, because trust me, they are reading the comments. But we don't have a dedicated platform just for that. And there's plenty of talk. Like, it's not TMZ. It's more like the Access Hollywood or Hollywood Reporter. But, you know, if it goes there, I think the public needs to know about it, because this is the Tinseltown of interior design. It's like high school with money.
It is. It totally
there are
is.
Cliques and allies, and you know, there is this sort of fabulous world that nobody really knows about.
And I love your logo so much that I told you that it should just be an interior, like, right? You should have your own line of branded clothing.
Yeah, what was one of them? It's hilarious. I've never met an interior designer that wasn't creative, but I've met creative people that will never be interior designers. It's a true thing.
That is definitely true.
Yeah.
And when people go to your site, what can they expect?
Well, they're definitely supposed to have the Hollywood Reporter experience. So if I'm spotlighting someone that's called the potentials, really this is like the American Idol. You're going to take a look at this designer and follow through with their career and see them go on talk shows and see them get product lines and see them get endorsements. And then on the flip side is good informative information, because it's not a game, you know, a play to game or a pay-to-play kind of environment. People who are on there are really hand-selected, and there is no judgment call. I've been called the Chelsea Handler of the industry.
Yes, you have been called that.
There's a real element to it. But
Okay.
the monetary value is I have great investors and people who are sponsoring, and I don't think all money is good money. So the partnerships I take on, one of my 5 senses, if not all, has been involved in it. And if I'm going to endorse it, it's because I'm standing by it. So it's a good.
And that's why we love each other so much.
Yes.
Right? Because
Yes.
I feel the same way. You know, people that are on Live It Up, I personally believe in them. You know, so if it's like a personal endorsement.
Yeah.
Same thing with the people that you're featuring on your show. It's like they can trust you as a resource guide for them.
Yeah, and nobody wants to feel like they're going on something that's tainted. You know,
Right.
you don't want to have a Kardashian effect. If you see me posting something on Instagram, you're like, well, what was that, $30,000 for that post? That's not what Designerlebrity is about. There will be a place for sponsorship and advertisements, but that's because there's a place for sponsorship and advertisements. The people that we're showcasing really have done an impact on the industry, and they should be spotlighted.
Very cool. And I know you're very charitable. Can you tell us a couple of the most recent things that you've participated in real quick?
Yeah, I recently done the Mystery by Design event that helped Kids Needs More Foundation. I was the electrician, and it's kind of like the game of Clue. Everyone thought I was the killer. I was like, hey, well, all right. And then also I did a great behind-the-scenes tour of Holiday House, which benefits breast cancer. It's insane. You have to go online, designerlebrity.com, and see the before pictures because the afters will blow you away.
And tip of the week for other entrepreneurs, what would you say?
It's so easy. Be you. You know, at some point you're going to come out anyway. If you're a cursor, if you have a little bit of an attitude, or if you really show a passion, always stay who you are. Stay true to who you are.
Love it. And I know one thing, you move really, really fast through life. You know, you come up with an idea and then you manifest it instantly. You know, what is that drive? Where does that drive come from? Like, live the day, seize the day, boom.
Yeah, I think honestly, it was a matter of survival because I was born and raised on Marcy Projects in Brooklyn. And at some point, you know, you start developing a gut instinct about people, about motives, about your surroundings. So it just followed me through. You know, it's when I interact with certain people, I can tell right away if there is an opportunistic moment, if there is going to be a valuable partnership. It's an instant thing for me. Not many people like my delivery when I, you know, sort of approach that to them. But at the end of the day, I am extremely loyal, and you can count on me because I'm deliverable.
You are so loyal. In fact, you recently had a problem with your neighbor. They sent you flowers. And
that was hilarious.
But you're so real, and I think that's one thing that we need more of. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep being you, Barbara Viteri. We just absolutely adore you.
I adore you back. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Designerlebrity with a home run. Yes. Okay. We will have you back, and we'll be talking about more design things, and maybe you'll bring us fluffy pillows again.
Oh, I got
so
you
much
covered.
fun. All right. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more. Please check this out. You want to go to it every single day because there's always something fresh and new at Designerlebrity.